you say you've ever been in love?
Yes, I have. And I am still in love.
Wow, that's an interesting question. I think I've experienced that kind of like childlike love.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you're in love?
Ooh.
Really good. Like romantic, but not gross.
Really feeling, like in your stomach, like when you're with that person and you know, you just you feel warm and happy.
That feeling of like excitement, that's just kind of what I have felt all the time.
It's like having home in a person.
Definition of love. You get an intense feeling of deep affection.
Your neurons release dopamine. Your brain sends a signal to your adrenal gland, telling it to release adrenaline, epinephrine, and noradrenaline. Your body releases cortisol. Your brain starts releasing oxytocin. Love has a lot more to do with science than you thought.
Would you say that you've ever felt heartbreak before?
Yes. Definitely. And I feel just like there are many different kinds of love, there are many different kinds of heartbreak.
Typically, no, but friend and or family-wise, yes.
And how would you say that felt?
Hard to describe unless you've like legitimately like truly been in love, but it's the worst. Am I allowed to swear in this? Because it's the worst feeling.
Hurts. It's like you put your trust into someone and it's hard.
Physically, suddenly like gravity has more weight.
To someone, you're trusting them with a little piece of yourself, and when they leave, it's like they're throwing that piece of you away.
So something that's like very regretful to go from having someone all the time in your life to all of a sudden not having them anymore.
Down, like you feel so small.
Anxiety. That's been well known for some time. When you're separated from the person, you get anxious. You want them to text, you want them to write, you want them to call, you want them to tell you that they love you.
Real physical effects on the body and the brain. Whenever you endure physical pain, such as a cut or injury, the anterior cingulate cortex is stimulated. Surprisingly, it's the same region of the brain that's activated when you feel excluded or experience the loss of a social relationship.
In the long term, that can affect your cardiovascular health.
Separated from loved ones experience an increase in the hormone cortisol and a decrease in the hormone norepinephrine, causing a major stress response. Loss of a loved one or isolation can trigger a similar reaction, creating the perception of physical pain. Perhaps physical pain and emotional pain aren't as different as we once thought.
Have I ever felt love? I feel like yes. And no? How did I feel when I was in love? Overcome with a joy that you've never really felt before for somebody else. Even though everything could go wrong, you could get through it because you had this simple emotion, running through you. Feel like dizzy, but in a good way. Is that too cliche? Have I ever experienced heartbreak? Definitely. Overwhelming distress. Your heart is literally shattering into a million pieces. It might sound dramatic, but when it happens, you know exactly what happened. Love and heartbreak are more than emotions. They're physical, they're mental, psychological, they're more than the human body knows, realistically, and I think that to set down. They're powerful emotions that can lead us to do